Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking on the video. As the title states, I will be going over my August 2020 budget. So if you're interested in seeing how I do my budgets, then just tune in and watch. I probably sound like a broken record, but if this is your first time watching, whenever you do your budgeting, I like to do a monthly layout and just write all my bills and when they're due. And also when I get paid, so I can kind of have an idea which paycheck I'm actually going to use to pay which bills. And yeah, I highly recommend you guys do this. You can even do it with like your grocery and your gas and like any other expenses. I've already gotten to a point where I know that I have to take out 150 and 75 and things like that every other paycheck. So I don't do it anymore, but if this is your like first time attempting to do a budget, I highly recommend that you do that. As you can see, some of my bills for August are already crossed off, like my rent. My rent was paid with my July income. And this month I'm actually getting some money from Ebates. It's about $70, so I'm excited. If you guys have not used Ebates, I highly recommend you use that web browser before you shop at any place online or even on your phone, because they have an app. To get some money back. You get it every like 3 months, 4 times a year. But it's nice little income that comes in. This month is also my birthday month, and I know that it says vacay there, but it's crossed off because I had planned to go to Seattle and Portland for my birthday, and that trip got canceled. Luckily, I got my money back and everything. So I'm hoping to go in the spring or maybe next year for my birthday. I'm not sure, but I have that money in my savings for whatever next trip I decide to take. Other than that, the only new thing I added to this budget is that I got a BarkBox subscription for my dog. That's $25. I was hoping to start it when I was debt free, but honestly, it's going to take another 2 or 3 years to finish paying off my student loans. And my dog's going to be like 7 or 8. So I'm just like, let me give him a good life now versus like when he's old and he doesn't want to play with toys anymore. I don't know. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to you in the comments or something. Another thing, always check September or the following month's expenses, because again, as you can see, my rent and my BarkBox are due for September before I actually get paid in September. So I have to consider that money in August. Okay? All right, now let's get on to the actual budgeting. I didn't want to make the video long, so I already made the budget and did the math and everything. And I'm just going to go over like my income, I guess, and like what I have planned for this month. The first thing is that my income changed. Our employer changed our pay structure, and now we're getting paid more hourly, but our commission is less. It just so happens that my July commission is high, which is why I'm making a little bit more money this month compared to all the other months, but that's not like a norm. So don't think that this is the amount of money I make. I mean, I wish, but that's not what I normally make. And so my estimated monthly income for next month is, well, technically now because I'm uploading this late, but it's $3,970. The way I like to do my budget is I add up all my incomes and my outgoing, and I keep it all on the right hand side. I like draw a line through my little planner and make the separation. And then on the left hand side, I do all my expenses and all my cash clips. So now, if we go through my expenses, most of my expenses, they stay relatively the same, except every couple of months, I'll have like a one-off thing where I'll have to cash flow something that I used to pay monthly, but I don't like paying it monthly because it's just a lot of bills to track. So I'd rather just save up 1 month or once a year and just pay it all in full. So my rent, my water, my FPL, which is my electricity bill, my internet, Valentino, BarkBox is new, but it's going to be common. Like you're going to see it every month. My Geico is my car insurance that I share with my dad, because I know people are on the comments are always like, why is your car insurance so expensive? I pay for my car insurance and my dad's. It's just something that like I agreed to do. I don't know, kind of got manipulated into it, but that's a whole other thing. And so the two things that are changing in August is that I'm giving myself $100 to spend on my birthday because it's my birthday and I get to treat myself. I'm probably going to get Majuri jewelry and stuff. They should totally sponsor me, but whatever. And I am planning on paying off one of my student loans, which is why you see $749. By me paying this student loan off, I should be down to 4. I'll have 4 student loans left. And hopefully, maybe I can pay 2 more off by the end of the year. And I'll only have 2 at the start of next year to worry about. I mean, they're big amounts. I think one is like 13,000 and the other one's like 25. But I don't know. I like the debt snowball method. I like paying off stuff and like crossing it off the line and like, I don't know. It motivates me versus like having this whole big balance and like not feeling like you're making any progress. I also have my fingers crossed that Congress decides to extend the 0 student loan interest until next year. Because honestly, the amount of money that I'm saving on interest has been motivating me to like pay off the student loans as quickly as possible. Because I think this year I had calculated my annual interest for my student loan balance is like $5,000 a year. So by not having any interest, that's how I was able to pay off 2 of those student loan balances. So yeah, if they can extend it to next year, I will like grind so hard to pay off the majority of my student loans, or at least leave me down to like 15,000 before the the interest kicks in. So fingers crossed that they extend the 0 student loan interest. Anywho, I'm zoning off. Let's do a recap. Add up all the income that you're making, even the Ebates money and all that money that might be coming in. Add up all your incomes or estimated incomes, because I know some people work off commissions. Just try to add up as much as you think you're going to be receiving on the low end. If you make more money, then perfect. But try to do like underestimate what you're going to be making. Then add all of your expenses, including food, gas, beauty, all of it, like every single category. Because I know some people forget certain little categories that kind of sneak in, and that adds up. And then subtract that from your total incoming, and whatever you have left, that's where you have the opportunity to either throw it at debt, throw it at savings. I mean, that's kind of the only thing you could do. You can either throw it off to debt or throw it off to savings or fund something. But either way, you're either saving or you're paying stuff off. Yeah, again, I mean, it's very self-explanatory. This is my personal, like, these are my numbers, like my actual numbers. So obviously tweak it with your actual numbers, but I mean, the concept is the same. Add up what you're gonna make, subtract what you're gonna spend, whatever you have left goes to either debt or savings. But yes, this is my August 2020 budget. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to make it short so you guys don't zone out on me like I do. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next month. Take care now. Bye.